the last 18 years that you've owned the Vikings, what would you say has been the most enjoyable experience, your favorite game, the one memory that just sticks out to you from your time since you've owned the team?
Well, there've been a lot of great memories, but I'd have to say the miracle catch in the playoff game against the Saints. Uh, Case Keenum, Stephon Diggs. It was a great moment, and one I'll remember the rest of my life. So when you snatch victory out of defeat like that, it's always dramatic. But with the stakes that high, it was even better.
Yeah, and that's one of those games where if you're watching it live, you always remember where you were. And I fully remember where I was for that moment as well. And I'm actually an Eagles fan, and then it was us meeting you in the next round. And then, thankfully for us, unfortunately for you, we got the victory. But yeah, that game in particular is one of the coolest sports games that I've actually seen happen live. And then on the reverse end, what would you say is the toughest loss, the one where you're like, we almost had it, that was on the verge of
Well,
something
I
great?
would say, anytime you lose and the season ends, it's always bitter. So we've had, unfortunately, 18 ends of season. 17, I should say. This is our 18th season. But I would say the New Orleans Saints game, the championship game, back in the day with Brett Favre as our quarterback. We had such a magical season, and to end it that way was certainly a bitter pill to swallow. And that one stings quite a bit.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of sports right there. The highs are really high and the lows are really lows, and that's kind of, as a fan, all you can do is hope that when your team goes through it for a little bit, you end up one day on top, like I was able to have with the Eagles in 2018, one of the best days of my life. Hopefully we can be back on top soon. And so then back to
Easy on those mentions, okay?
do you know Quasey grew up an Eagles fan also? He actually mentioned that on my podcast.
Yes, I assume so, being a South Jersey young man, but we're all purple now. My wife's from Philadelphia, so we
Okay.
all have things that we have to reform, and
Yeah.